Welcome back everyone, we are back and we are back with Captain of Industry. Now I have gone ahead a few months, I have rearranged a few things and I will quickly show you what I have done so far. But thanks for joining me, I hope you're enjoying the series and let's get into it. Okay, so what I have done is I have increased our fuel or diesel production, except I am missing some workers now, so I am trying to get our population up. I did lose a few due to lack of food, but we're going to move on to working with food very shortly. So I have unpaused our beacon to try to increase our population. I have completed the repair, the initial repair of the ship, and we'll go into that as well. I have rearranged our initial production base a little bit as well. So I've moved down our maintenance sheds, which again I'll potentially move down again. I have put in a couple of storage units, so as we produce our copper, we can enter it into this storage unit, which will then be conveyed into the assembly plants which are producing our construction part 2. And we are now producing these, which we had just built these and we hadn't built any construction parts, but we are now initially building some. We are just waiting for some workers to activate our second one. We also have a nice storage of construction parts 1, or the first series of construction parts, so they are ready to go as well. We have got a little bit of stock of iron, and our concrete should be moving in here, but we might be using our concrete up quicker than we require. Then we need a lot more capacity for concrete slabs, but we'll look at that in a moment. I am about to construct our cement production over here. We have built our first fuel stations as well, but we need to connect up some pipelines as well. I have added I think I might have just done this on the last episode, but I added an extra excavator and I added an extra truck as well. So we've done some. Oh, one thing I have done is I am making dumping to make a ramp up the top here, because this has some water, groundwater close by, which we'll be trying to get to at a later stage, which is quite cool. So it's my first ramp. Hopefully this works, produced to get up the ramp. We could have either dug it out to make the ramp or produced a ramp like this initially. We will be utilizing this mine very shortly to get out our sand and also our, no, actually not sand, sorry. We will be getting out our limestone. Limestone, yes, we'll be getting our limestone from here when we build our cement plant. So I am waiting to upgrade this farm because I want to connect up some water. So we're upgrading these two farms. We are just now waiting for our first lot of, or construction part 2, to come off the production line so we can utilize that. I have my first conveyor belts. So there was multiple conveyors. Obviously you start off with the pipes and the molten channel, but you need construction parts 2 and rubber to produce the raw materials conveyor and the completed materials conveyor. So I have my first conveyors, which are just basically coming off this coal storage and is filling our distillers, which are producing our diesel, as we are using a lot more diesel at the moment. So let's get started. So let's unpause and we'll just run it at slow speed for now while we get a few construction parts and we increase our worker base. But let's go have a look and see what we can do with our ship. So here's our ship. Obviously we can load a crew, which would be from our population, I'm guessing. So we definitely need to get some more population. We are expecting another 16 in 9 months. So maybe once we get those, because we are 3 workers behind, we'll be able to send the ship off. So if I click on here, and trade with a village. There you go. So I can explore now once we load our ship up with our crew. We can also trade with this settlement utilizing our Unity. So exciting stuff, and we can upgrade our infrastructure. Alright, so that's pretty exciting. So I'm guessing this will grow throughout our exploration. So that is another side of this production process industrial simulator that we can also do some exploring, which is a fantastic part that the developers have added. So that's exciting. So let's make sure we are now stocking up our construction parts. Good, we are building construction parts 2. Trucks cannot deliver wood, no valid destination. All right, we'll have a look at that in a moment. We have now 10, so we need 40 of those. We are running low on maintenance, and that's again, we've got 151. So who doesn't have enough maintenance? Because we are. Global need 82. We are producing 18. We will get the other one online once we get some more workers. Great. Now we can hook up all the conveyors from these two straight into our blast furnaces. So that's going to be pretty exciting as well. So technically, to make our trucks not have to travel as far, we could set up our storage facilities here. We could then conveyor them all the way in. So probably the best thing actually later is to reverse this around, reverse our blast furnaces over to some of our raw materials. So obviously we've got coal over here, and we've got copper coming from here, and we have iron ore over here. So if we produce or move these blast furnaces down in this area, it'll actually make things a much more efficient. So let's look at doing that maybe in the next few episodes as we stockpile some. Well, I've already stockpiled construction parts, but as we stockpile a few of the construction parts too. We're about to get our next load of refugees, 6 months, sorry, it's still 6 months for those. We have a spare excavator which we don't need as yet. But these guys want some water, so we can actually, and we've also jumped ahead with our tech tree. We now have settlement water. We've got a captain's office. We haven't built it yet though. Groundwater pump, which again is why I'm building that ramp up to the higher levels. And we have research lab 2. Now we're going to place our cement or rotary kiln, which is going to make our cement. So we need, that's not too bad. We're going to be getting our limestone from over here. We want the cement to go straight into our concrete slab maker. So let's just put that here for now. What does that need? That just needs construction parts. So they'll come straight out. We need to... What's his capacity? 200. You are only let out 4. Okay, so we can bring in the exhaust from here. Spaghetti mess. I noticed over here when I was building this, my spaghetti mess has started. Probably around the back higher. So Actually, no, we can just do it here.
Sometimes to know, can we go, we can go there, so there. Hopefully that still allows us to run a would be a cement. Yes, so we can still run that out, but we can't run it there. What would be ideal, to be honest, is to delete that. It's going to delete a whole lot now, isn't it? Run new. Oops. Come on, take it away. Okay. That does get in the way down there though. Which means I'm not going to be able to run. I can run a conveyor there. I must move that to the port. That's good. Okay. Now, have our farm been upgraded? Aha! And, oh, he stores water as well. Input. No, doesn't store water. But he must have a pipe right there. Beautiful. Okay, let's upgrade you. And population is increased. Fantastic. We are now +1 worker. Alright, and we'll get one more lot. We've still got capacity for 16. Brought in a few more goodies for us. And now we have one excess worker. We really need this operational, so we're going to get you operational if we can. Where is the, where are these concrete slabs going to? Shipyard's got a good storage of copper. We've got parts. We've got actually quite a bit stored. Can we trade these? Not yet, but we can. Oh, this is interesting. We can add guns to our... So there must be some sort of battles. I would say it wouldn't have too much detail in it, but once we go out, we would have some sort of battles. Okay, that'll be interesting. And we have another tip. So we're going to go through one more light. Let's speed it up, and we're going to go through to 10 more months, get our 16 refugees, because we don't have any excess. So if we send the ship out, we're going to take 15 of our population, which would affect our production chain. So let's just speed that up a little bit. Fantastic. We've still got plenty of mining, not enough workers, we know that. We are upgrading you. That is brilliant. And we have plenty, well, I'm hoping 3.6 months. We've only got 12 months food supply. 1.1 months, perfect. That. And we don't have any water, so groundwater. What can we do with water? Ground pump. Okay, so we do have a water here. Also with our dumping, I did notice here, we can definitely extend our land by dumping soil or excess waste, which will allow, I'm guessing, us to make that connection to the gold at a later stage. So we're going to have to mine for all this copper, and we're going to make make landfall by joining the two land islands together, and that will allow us to get our gold. So there is expansion possible by reclaiming land, which is fantastic. So the trucks are dumping that across for now, but we really need more water. But we will now have a water storage capacity for both of these farms. We're obviously going to have an input here and an input down here. So if we... Does that need workers? It does need workers. Okay, so we're not going to be able to... We'll get it ready. The output. Input and an output. Output. Let's put that in there. And we are going to cut those trees down. We'll then a storage for a water. Yeah. What's that? Is that waste? Oh, fertilizer. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we will put you here. Okay, so we are now going to hook up our water pipes. Okay, that will get our water production and farms to have permanent water. I wonder if the pipes are two-way. They would be. So we could also hook in this water. We could probably get rid of that, but I'll hook it in for now. Not join a ramp. Oh, a ramp. Okay, got ya. Okay.
We've nearly built that. We have upgraded the 2 farms, so we're doing okay. Oh, we have just researched, didn't know this, flat balancer. We'll have to look into this. Prioritizing products. Molten balancer, interesting. And pipe balancer. Oh, great. Fantastic. That is going to be good when we start balancing out and having multiples of production sources, production chains. Be able to distribute everything a little bit more evenly and become a bit more efficient. Now have 3 excess workers. We have all of our maintenance smashing out. We now have our pumping, yes. And they're stocking up with water through our pump system. And if not sure if you can see this, but you can actually see what's going through the pipes by looking at the little window in the pipes. So our farms and our food is not going to be an issue for a little while now. We're going to, once we start, we might need a secondary farm. I probably left enough room there, I think, as well. Sorry, a 3rd farm. Yes, so we will be able to pop in another farm in there when needed. So in 3.8 months, and we have 2.5, can last 8 months without water. Well, we are now pumping water. So that produces 8 water. And they require let's see once we stock up water, because we've got that as well. Alright. Now, are we still able to get water? Because I'm guessing when the trucks come through we can still get water. There is water in that storage, so we only need water for the copper producing at the moment, the pure copper. So we now can probably, how long we got a bit of an excess? Yes, we do. Okay, housing 2 is being completed. So let's finish off our cement producer. So we are able to produce that with coal. Now we have loose coal right here. We have plenty of it. We have sand. So are they now digging? Population, yes, okay. We are going to send the ship off and see what it's all about. Let's go exploring. So if I click, oops, let's stock up this, low crew. Yes, we are going to be a bit short, but let's just see how this works. So from here, 202, let's get the closest. Okay, there we go. Closest is up the top. Explore. What happens? Oh. And off we go on our first exploration mission. Nice. And I'm guessing when we set that up with turrets and I think in here, gun turrets, armor, fuel tanks, obviously we go further, but we'll be able to probably have some sort of pirates or piracy battles. Refugees joined our island, another 16. And our one away. Oh, there's the map down the bottom. There we go. We are at... What happens? What happens? We're exploring. Alright, we'll wait for that to pop up and see what happens. Unpause you. Limestone. Location explored. Okay, so we've explored a location. We've got 48 rubber and 104 copper. Fantastic. So let's bring that back. And we need to get our rotary kiln happening. So we need limestone. That you. So why aren't we? Oh, don't you have a... Oh, you don't have one. That's why. Okay, that'll get that pump in. We'll grab another one. We'll grab a second truck. We'll produce another truck. And there's our ship. And let's... 19 workers available. We've got plenty of workers at the moment, so let's put and a hold on getting any more at the moment while we stock up food. And we are now at capacity. Oops, I paused that. Unpause. Fantastic. Filling up. Got spare water. And we should have plenty of fuel. Yes. Now we are over capacity, and I'm pretty sure what our pipes can take. We are producing 4. Looks like our pipes can only take 4. So we will have to upgrade our piping, which we will do when we research it, which is just here. So it is not far away. Let's put power generation, biofuel, or vehicle management as well. So much. Love the tech tree. Absolutely love it. But we are not. We're going to run low again. We need more coal. Let's again, storage. Oops, wrong way. Let's set up the conveyors. Now that we have excess, so we will do the raw. All we're going to do here is run 1 to 1, 1 to 1. And this, that one, and the same here. But we have 2. So we're going to see how this works. 1 to 1. Go. We no longer need trucks to bring that between them, so that's going to definitely increase production. You are storing pure copper, so we can now produce you
into here. In case we build another one, let's do that. Now, what is the capacity? And we are producing 8. 8, okay. So we will be able to put those two together and we will produce, oh, there we go. Oops. That. Yes, that would happen. Okay, we are producing, we are out of power, we need to ramp up power. So let's get another. So that's carrying 24. Let's produce a second power plant, so it'll be a while before we upgrade. Or a generator. Okay, we now have plenty generating. We are going to produce another few trucks. And you probably need another truck because you're so far away. Sand is filling up. And we are now filling up with limestone. And our coal is in super high demand, so we are going to probably another excavator. So we're gonna, oh, we've got one ready. Coal is in hot demand. So we now, our ramp should be done. Brilliant. I wonder if we can traverse up there. All right, let's see what new we've got. Let's just pause, take a freeze for a minute and have a look at what we need to produce, because we've researched a hell of a lot. All right, we'll play with these later down the track, but they're not cheap. Okay, here we go. So we've got a research lab 2. We also have a captain's office and a maintenance upgraded depot, which we can probably do already. Yep. We've got 183 in stock. Let's upgrade. So let's get these upgraded. What else can we upgrade?
They're already all upgraded. Okay. What else? What else? Well, we did want to move our food market, so let's... Food. Where's our food market? Go, food market. Let's produce our food market over here. Then we can set up, and we'll get rid of that one. Then we can continue building here. We also want to build a water facility, provides fresh water for attached settlements. Okay, so we will do that, and we'll do that over here. What we'll do is we'll leave a gap. I think we can leave a gap. Can we leave a gap with city building? Where's our city? No, we can't. We've got to connect. Okay. So we'll build, okay. Let's build our water facility here. So that has off, actually, let's take that off again. And do that here, because then we can get our runoff straight in. Yeah. That is waste as well. And that will definitely bring up our Unity. Move that over there. That is full of water. So, and then what we'll do is we're going to run a water pumping station here with a storage, and that's going to run into our water facility. We'll also run the pipe straight into the town and connect to our water facilities here that are feeding our factories. Potentially we'll put water facilities up the back here and pipe it straight through to wherever it needs to be done in the factory. Okay, everybody, I think we might get ready to wrap this up. Let's have another final. So we'll send the ship off. I forgot to unload the crew, but we can send this ship off again shortly in our next, actually let's just send it off and it'll be back in our next episode. So where are we going to send it to this time? I suppose we'll go to closest. Also, we can visit. Oops, I don't know why that's opened up over there. Request our ship to visit this location. Interesting. Alright, we're going to go and explore here. So we'll just take an out shot here. So we'll wrap it up there, everybody. Thank you for joining me again for another exciting episode in Captain of Industry. I hope you're enjoying it. We'll see where we end up. We've obviously got quite a few things upgrading and building, and we'll connect all that into our factory. But I flew ahead this time. I did some pre-work. It looks like we are now generating everything we need for a massive expansion in the next few episodes. Smash that like and subscribe for more, and I will see you all, like always, on the other side.